Are you being sassy? Yeah, you're being sassy. Both of you are. Hey guys, welcome back. This week we take on Valentine's Day and we find two of our most iconic characters, Clive Bixby and Juliana. What do I remember about this? I remember this episode. I remember the script actually. We got it 2, maybe 3 weeks earlier. I remember it coming in early, like a first draft of it. And it was a spec script, meaning that it was written outside of our writer's room. It was written by an outside writer, which I think this was probably the only one. I don't remember us ever using a spec script or an outside script other than this one. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. I remember reading it and being like, "Oof, this is risque. This is not our little show. There's no way we're gonna do this on our TV show." So I remember thinking, well, it was a good script. It was funny, but it was a touch. I don't want to say raunchier, but yeah, more risque than what we were doing at the time. And so I remember thinking, yeah, we're not going to do this. They're going to have to. They got 2 weeks. They're going to have to rewrite the Valentine's Day episode. 2 weeks later, sure enough, comes down and it's like it was rewritten. Some scenes were changed and things like that, and it was lightened a little bit. But yeah, I did not think we were going to go there on this script, and we absolutely did. So, and I think it turned out really well. If I do say so myself, but let's find out, because I don't remember it all. I remember the escalator and the overall portions of it, but let's get into it and see if it held up or not. So here we go. My Funky Valentine, episode 115. All right, here we go. We'll do all that. We'll do a little of this, and let's get into it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
All right, so card openings, much like presents. Obviously, envelopes, lick, sealed, have to rip it open. Envelopes that you would be giving your spouse, usually you would be tucked in inside, and then you know what I mean, and you untuck it, pull it out there. These aren't that. They want it to look closed, but they don't want to spend the shoe leather of getting your fingers in both sides and having to pull that lip out and opening the leather. So once again, prop man's best friend, butyl. So you just take the tiniest bit of butyl, put it right on the very V of that envelope, and it makes it look like it's exactly closed, but it's a quick pop open. You'll see it there. So you'll see how quick and easy these are to open.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
There it is, quick and easy.
Oh.
So
And
for Telly's
Valentine's
tonight?
Day.
Hello, cannoli canoe.
Cannoli
like
can
it.
do.
Nice
Alliteration, funny.
Swanky material.
Yeah, you look so strong and sexy, like an Olympic wrestler, but with money.
Your turn.
Okay. This is my favorite day in America.
Happy Valentine's Day, gorgeous.
They're huge. Oh my God.
Yeah, those will work.
Beautiful.
You can wear them tonight. I have a surprise.
Don't tell me you're finally taking me salsa
quick open envelope.
dancing. And who's David Brenner?
Here's
Only a
David
Vegas
Brenner.
legend.
Is he a magician? Because I love magicians.
He's a comedian.
A comedian. It's Valentine's Day. I thought we were going salsa dancing, not to watch a comedian.
You're gonna love him. Trust me. The guy's hilarious.
Okay, tell me one of his jokes.
I mean, he doesn't do jokes.
Does he have a mallet?
No.
Does he have a
Then how
mallet?
does he get hit in the head?
He doesn't get hit in the head. He makes
Does he have a
observations.
mallet?
He tells
So
the
good.
truth in a funny way. Come on. He's been on Johnny Carson 100 times.
Who the hell is Johnny Carson?
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, for God's sake.
Gloria and I are from different generations, and I won't lie, it isn't always easy. I mean, last week she thought Simon and Garfunkel were my lawyers.
No, I didn't.
It's a joke.
I don't get it.
Maybe that's because there's no mallet.
Yeah, I wish I had a mallet right now.
To stay in Northern California.
He's so good.
Did
He's
you
so
indicate
good.
to her how long that you were going to take?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, Daddy.
Happy Valentine's Day, Lily.
Notice anything different?
Oh, that is cute.
Cute. We spent a lot of time on this.
I don't see how you just cut up one of your boas.
Actually, no, we repurposed it. It was sort of a Bob Mackie meets Martha Stewart project. Okay, well, we just thought it would be a nice surprise.
Well, it's hardly a surprise. I mean, you dress her up for every holiday. I was giving her a bath last night, and I still saw traces of Martin Luther King behind her ear.
All right, not in the spirit. We get it.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's adorable. I'm really nervous about my closing argument.
Oh, you've been rehearsing for weeks. You're going to be great.
Let's hope so.
Hey, and I was wondering, since you're going to be in court all day...
Hey, you can open the chocolates.
Score.
Hi, Dylan.
Happy Valentine's
Lily
Day,
did such a
Mrs.
good time.
Dunphy.
Oh, Dylan, thank you. That is so sweet.
You know, all women should look as tasty as you when they're old.
Hey, baby.
Hey, take this sweet gift as a token of my affection, my unending love and admiration.
Oh my God, yay, it's big.
All right, this is a full rip.
Oh my God, I love
So
it.
we would
This is
have
the
to
most
have-
beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Hey, seriously, you gotta put a black light on it. It'll blow your mind.
All right, so that's the iconic poster of Haley and Dylan. Hung in my room for years and years and years. We had it. I think we had it in her room for a while, and then I think we actually just kind of lost it as the series progressed. But that is what I'm talking about with not quick open wrapping. That was an actual wrapping job that you have to do, and you have to do every take. And I don't believe that we had two of those. What you normally do is you'd have two of those posters. You'd wrap them both, do the first take, bring the second one in, give it to him, and then take the first one out and be rewrapping the first one as the second take is progressing. That way you can turn it over faster. That's the prop trick of doing that. But I don't think we had two of those. Maybe we did. I mean, it would make sense that we had it, and then I only had one in my room and Set Deck had one in their room, or it was hanging upstairs in the art department or something like that. But that's how you do it. And also, it is a special talent kind of thing where look how good the wrapping was. It was a really nicely wrapped gift. Now, are we saying, now you get into character, are we saying that Dylan is very good at wrapping gifts? Or did they wrap it where he had it made, wrap it for him? But I digress. I don't have this talent. I can't wrap presents. I'm awful at it. It looks like a Neanderthal wrapped it. You know what I mean? The corners aren't sharp. It's not very well taped. So yeah, you have to have somebody on your staff that is good at that. Whether you call it a day player or the prop master's good at it or somebody else is good at it. Because especially during the Christmas time, you want to make these gifts look really, really nice, especially if they're rip open ones and not quick packages, quick presents. Meaning that like the lid is wrapped but not wrapped to the bottom of the package, so you just take the lid off, and that's what we call kind of a quick wrap. But they did a really nice job on the wrapping job here.
Wow,
and it's
Dylan,
not a talent
I didn't
I
know you
have.
could paint.
Oh, I didn't. I just took a photo and I put it through this program that turns it into a painting.
Oh, so you two actually did that? Yeah. Okay.
Let's go put this over my bed.
No. You don't need to be in the bedroom at all. I'll take it.
Did he trump me? The money? You tell me. He made a painting out of a photograph one time. I have handpicked a card, drawn a heart in the steam
Look
on the
at the
medicine
roses.
cabinet, and
And there's our normal fruit basket to be seen. I like what Josh did with the dishes over here in this area. The dishes in the colander, so it looks like Claire was working in the kitchen. And the roses are a great ad for our Valentine's Day episode. Very nicely orchestrated on-the-fly interview.
taken Claire to Fratelli's, a family-style Italian restaurant, for 17 years in a row. Yeah, he got me. He got me. Bye, honey.
See you later.
See you later.
Phil, what is that?
You know, we don't have to go to Fratelli's tonight.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
Well, I thought you might enjoy a night at a hotel.
I would. But would you and the kids be okay?
Meant together.
I know. Got it.
So, what do you think?
I think you're not getting any sleep tonight. So you might want to take a nap at work today.
I always do. We're good.
Phil,
Jerry Collins.
Sweetie.
Yeah, was not on writer's staff.
As we're talking about being a little
Mr.
bit
Spiller.
naughty,
obviously.
what would you say to a little role playing?
Role play?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
I'll set up sleepovers for the kids.
And I'll swing by after work to pick you up.
No. Why don't you meet me in the hotel bar and see if you can pick me up there?
Careful, lady. You're gonna wake up a sexy sleeping giant. Perhaps I'll be Reginald Appleby, an English gentleman in town for a polo match.
Phil.
Or honorable businessman from Hong Kong.
Kind of wrecking it.
That probably didn't age well.
It's not a big deal, Claire. I just train tigers for a living. Dude, no.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
Are these rose petals?
Yes, to commemorate our love.
I had to settle.
Well, your mom might think so, but a lot of people think I'm a kid.
No, the case. I was this close to nailing it, and
Ah,
then my
the back
client
bar, which we don't
gets
see them
scared
use very
and
often.
settles.
I'm sorry. Maybe you'd like a chocolate. Notice that I have not eaten any of the chocolates.
There were 2 levels. You know it, and I know it. This is so frustrating. I had one of the greatest closing arguments of all time, all about the big government rolling over the little guy, and I even had this great moment
Oh,
at the end
is this where the boys take Rico to a restaurant and I think Jesse gets to give his closing statement there.
I would point to the state seal, and I'd say, shame!
Oh, that's what you were doing in the shower. I was a little worried.
One of my favorite jokes of all time, right there. That joke right there. That's what you do in the shower. Shame. Yeah, quite possibly a top 5 joke of all time for me of Modern Family. I love it. I love the setup. I love the punchline. I love Eric's delivery of it. Perfect in every way. We're gonna go back just so we can get it all in one.
The little guy, and I even had this great moment at the end where I would point to the state seal, and I'd say, shame!
Oh, that's what you were doing in the shower. I was a little worried. That's Manny. I said we would watch him
I love
tonight.
it.
I hope you don't mind. I didn't know you were going to be going through all this.
No, it's fine. It might be nice to have him around. It always makes me laugh.
Hi, Manny.
The universe is cold and loveless.
Uh-oh, bad Valentine's Day?
I went for the goal. Fiona Gunderson. I poured my heart and soul into a poem, left it on our desk. I even burned the edges to make it look fancy.
And she didn't like it?
Oh, she loved it. But this kid, Dirkus, told her he wrote it.
Well,
The
Manny,
Dirkus.
why didn't you just tell her the truth?
She was already
Our
gone.
foil for a good
and she's
many
on
years,
a date with them at my
Dirkus.
favorite restaurant, Great Shakes.
How do you know all this?
I invited her in the poem, right after the line of "My love is deeper than the Great Lakes."
Okay, well, this is unacceptable.
Oh, well, here we go.
No, it's not that big of a deal. This is
Double
what we're going to
Drake,
do. We're going
great
to shoot
job.
over Great Shakes. We're going to get a table. Manny can reclaim the love of his life. You and I can get a couple mudslides.
I don't know. Dirkus is gonna be there. I seen the kid do a pull-up.
Hey, Manny, it's Valentine's Day. It's not the day you run away
See the
from
kid
love.
do a
It's the
pull-up.
day you track it down, tie it up, and take it home. Now, if we can pull this off, you and your little lady friend will be belly up to an ice cream counter having a milkshake with 2 straws. What do you say?
I like it.
Thank you, thank you. Scientists, they don't know why this is true, but it's true.
Neil Brennan.
Women with big rear ends live longer. Men who tell them that don't. Did you read about this man in 9?
All right, so David Brenner. I said Neil Brenner. My apologies. David Brenner. So David Brenner came in. It was a one day shoot for him. And this is, we didn't write these jokes. He wrote these jokes. So all the stuff you're seeing, I think, is just stuff that David either had in his bag, or some of the stuff maybe he was trying out, or came up extemporaneously off his head. He was very funny. I remember us laughing and enjoying ourselves today. Also, this is, we had this absolutely made. Art department did the David Brenner neon. Probably one of the most expensive things we ever had to make. I would say that was probably $2,000-$3,000 just to have for this one shot. For this, or not shot, but this one scene was this David Brenner neon, and it's not something that you can use it again in 11 seasons. You know what I mean? When you make certain things, you're like, okay, well, maybe we can come up like the cupcake last episode. Maybe we can find a spot for the cupcake. Doubtful, but possible. But something that has somebody's name and branded, you're making it for this one thing, and neon is not cheap. It is expensive. And probably one of the most expensive things I would have, certainly in the first season, I would think, and probably for in a top area for the run of the show. Maybe not. As we get into the other shows, I probably maybe am just talking. And of course, water bottle, no label, as we are apt to do.
81-year-old bank robber in Texas, and goes into a bank. And the hell did I want? They had over 4,000 photos of him escaping from the bank.
See? He's funny, huh?
2 olives. Clive Bixby. All right. Clive Bixby. Hello, my name is. Iconic. Juliana, iconic, runs through the whole show as we talked about in the beginning. But that is handwritten. Clive Bixby is handwritten, and it's handwritten by me. The only problem with it is that these hello, my name is stickers don't stick so well, and they tend to get pretty beat up. So you have to make a lot of them. But since it's handwritten, I have to make it look identical, or as close to identical as I can. So, I wrote out 20 so I could have 4 good ones. You know what I mean? Because, my hands are steady, but my writing maybe not perfect, but I have to make it look the same or as close as I can to the same so you guys don't notice when I swap them out. So that was the first thing. I got away with using 4 because we used something called Top Stick, which is a very, very sticky double-sided tape. So I would 4-edge the Top Stick onto the Coke, or onto the sticker, and then put the sticker on it, and it would stick much more firmly than if I just used regular double-sided tape, because a lot of times the edges would start to pop and things like that. So why don't you guys keep your eyes out, and you can tell me in the comments if you see when the switch happened and if the writing looks different. But I think I did an okay job. I think I wrote out 4 good ones that are pretty close. In the later years, we just had these printed. But in these first years, yeah, it was me writing them out and trying to match my handwriting.
Mind if I join you? I'm Clive. Clive Bixby.
Yes, I can see that. I'm Juliana. So, Clive, you in town for a convention, or do you just forget your name a lot?
Pretty kitty has nails. I like that. I'm in town for a trade show. I design high-end electroacoustic transducers.
Kids right here.
That is very specific.
It's a fancy way of saying I get things to make noise. So, what's your story? Miss America pageant in town?
Ah, you're a pretty smooth talker, Clive.
I'm pretty smooth all over.
Sir, there's no smoking in here.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not actually a smoker.
Good bit. Great bit.
You're quite the Boy Scout, Clive. Tell me,
You
would
saw
be
fake
interested in
cigarettes.
earning a merit badge tonight? Do you know anything about tying knots?
I probably shouldn't be talking to you. I'm a married man.
Ah, well, I just so happen to like married men. Tell me about your wife.
Well, she's beautiful, of course.
Well, if she's so very beautiful, why are you here with me?
Because she's always so tired and she's always making lists of things for me to do.
Maybe if you did them, she wouldn't be so tired.
Oh, no, she can make lists for days. But back to your mouth and how sexy it is.
I want to go back to these alleged lists and your nagging wife.
I'm not talking about you. I didn't mean that. Can we try this again?
You can see the bottom of it's coming off a little bit.
So if your wife is so beautiful, why are you here with me?
Because I respect her too much to do to her what I'm going to do to you.
Oh, jackpot. I'll be right back, Clive.
He's so good. Ah, there's
You have eyes
Doggy.
on her? Is she here?
2 o'clock. Blonde at the back table.
Yep. Have a visual.
Let's not talk like that anymore. Over.
Okay, this is it. I'm off to win the heart of my beloved.
Well, this is nice. I mean, if we can't have our own Valentine's Day, it's nice that we can give somebody else one.
All right, Camp. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have not been attentive. I've been spending the last 5 months pouring my core beliefs into the greatest speech that I will ever write, and then that moment gets taken away.
Hey, buddy, how'd it go?
I can't do it. Not while Dirkus is there. He has a natural confidence. I admire it and fear it.
I admire
We will
it
deal
and
with
fear
him
it.
directly. We need a plan.
Could you be more dramatic?
We need a plan. In Oregon, the state legislature ratified a bill that from now on, it is a crime to have sex in Oregon with a farm animal. How ugly are the women in Oregon? See, I can tell you're not from Oregon. You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing your father to the show.
I'm her husband, Dave.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's it like to be married to someone who was there when the Bible was written? What was it called then? Just the Testament?
That's good stuff.
Oh, now he's trying to turn out the light.
Yeah, how quickly it can turn. There goes Dirkus.
Hello? Yes,
Phone
hello,
call.
Mr. Durkis. Yeah, this is Don Jolly with the Great Shakes corporate office, and I have good news for you. You have been selected to take part in a random survey that you could win cash and prizes. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just a few simple questions
Good shot
for
by
you.
Speller. To have him in the foreground and Dirkus in the background, just it's simple, but you don't have to waste a cut. You don't have to waste a cut on Cam and then cut to Dirkus and then back to Cam. It's just a nice setup. It's a quick and easy shot, and you get everything you need to know without having to cut your way through it.
Would you please rank your favorite ice creams at Great Shakes from least favorite to favorite?
I don't know them by heart.
There should be a menu right there to your right. To your right. There you go.
Oh, hi, Manny. Hi, Fiona. Can I join you? I guess so.
And you don't have to worry about him cheating, that's for sure. Because if he does, you'll catch him when he comes home with 2 sets of teeth in his mouth.
Gloria's wine. Jay is whiskey. Man, they were light. And I darkened them up later. But they came out light with our color timing this first season. I'm just noticing that now. I do darken them up and make them look better. Jay's whiskey, and Jay is whiskey neat. Two reasons. One, it felt more Jay for him just to drink his whiskey without ice and just straight. And two, I hate ice. I hate ice. And most of the time when they ask for drinks, they asked for drinks when it was last minute. So I didn't want to have to run, go get ice, then run, mix up the drinks, which is caramel food coloring and water. Some people use water and Coke, or water and Diet Coke, or water and tea, iced tea, unsweetened or sweetened iced tea. I use caramel food coloring and water. I use it for nearly everything. So you can make wine out of it. You do everything. But yeah, you'll see Jay drinking whiskey throughout the series, and those whiskeys will nearly every time be neat because I hate ice.
So tell me, on the wedding night, what did he do? Did he say he wanted to change into something comfortable and go into a coma?
Oh, you're probably... Listen, I gotta use the mention. I gotta use the mention. I'll be right back.
You're going, wait a minute. I'm only joking. That's what I do. You know, you're way younger than I am. You just don't look it.
Clive.
Right, the edge is not up, and I think the angle might be different, so we may have changed one right there. The angle might be slightly different.
My dress.
Oh.
My bra.
Oh, my.
My underwear.
My God.
What do you say we take this upstairs?
This is so much better than cheesy garlic bread.
Chocolate.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Go on.
I'm taking copious notes. Keep going, Mr. Durkis.
So why would Ted say he wrote the poem if he didn't? Maybe because you're the cutest girl in school and you have a laugh that makes science labs seem like recess.
Would you be more or less inclined to visit a Great Shakes establishment if you knew your satisfaction was guaranteed?
That's a dumb question.
Excuse me, it is not a dumb question, Mr. Tarnation. He hung up.
Tarnation.
Drop the accent.
You can drop the accent. Cameron's shirts are awesome, though, too.
What are you doing here?
Discussing poetry. Maybe you'll like to recite some of yours?
I'm not gonna recite anything.
Just admit you didn't write the poem.
I don't know what he's talking about. Get out here before you get your butt kicked.
I'm going over there.
No, I got this.
Here it is.
Whoa, whoa, sir, turn around. Sir, you have no right to claim ownership of another person's work.
Who are you?
I'm a lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
It is one thing to lie, but then to bully this young man, it's unforgivable. And this is what's wrong with the world today. The big guy thinks that he can roll right over the little guy until the little guy says enough. And that's what this little guy's doing, right here, right now.
Can we stop calling me little guy? I'm in the 40th percentile.
I got this.
40th percentile.
Ted Durkis.
Such a great job.
Clearly did not write that poem. I know it. He knows it. Deep down in your heart, Fiona. You know it too. Shame!
Fine, whatever. I stole a stupid poem.
You did? I told you.
There you go.
I only did it because I had the feelings. I just didn't know how to show them.
Really? That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me. You've got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding
Let's
me.
get out of here. This chick's crazy.
Seriously.
I've never seen you like that.
You have no idea how good that felt.
Nothing on his plate.
Valentine's Day counselor.
So, not a whole lot in
This chick's
his
crazy.
cup.
Seriously.
So, we could have done a better job. Oh, there's a little bit, but not a lot. And nothing on his plate. That I could have done a better job on. That actually hurts a little bit deep down in my soul. Maybe he was waiting for his food, but I don't think so. There was just nothing there. We talked about how my producer hates food, hates it. So, it's always going to be light, but I could have thrown a salad or something, anything on there. So, bad job by me. Looks like there's a little bit of milkshake in the bottom of that, so I'll take that as a win. But nothing on the plate. Now, maybe there was remnants on that plate and you just can't see it because it does seem to have a a deeper indentation than a normal plate, so we're almost not quite a bowl. So we're gonna go with that. I did do my job. I did it well. There's just remnants there, and you can't see
I've
it.
seen you like that.
That's my story.
No idea how
I'm
good that felt.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, counselor.
This is all happening so fast, Juliana.
I know, and I have to be home to my husband by midnight.
Ooh, a twist.
Phil, my coat is stuck.
Who's Phil?
No, not now. Seriously, my coat is stuck.
Oh, honey, take off your coat.
Are you kidding me? Pull it.
Oh, my goodness.
Pull it. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay.
Come on up. Treat them like they're regular
So.
stairs.
Okay.
Come on through. Happy Valentine's Day. You look lovely.
What do we got
So do
here?
you. Not
We
that
have your first,
Okay.
your
Are
first
you kidding me?
huge
Pull it.
Oh, my goodness.
Pull it.
television.
Not good.
Nah.
Not good. Not good. Not.
There you go. Our first huge, just TV thing. Emergency stop with a huge button on the side of an escalator. Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. The button is way too big to be there in the first place. In the second place, emergency stop, just to let the audience know exactly what that is. Yeah, this is our first cheesiness, and it is super cheesy. But we have to figure out how we're going to stop the escalator, and this is how you do it. But yeah, doesn't age well. This is maybe on us to find a little bit of a better button. But you know, this is what's written, and you just do the best you can. Everybody knows that it's terrible. Everybody knows that it's bad. When you're not bad writing, but just a bad gag. Everybody knows that it's a bad conceit for us to put an emergency stop button beside an elevator, and then, you know, if it didn't have this bottom part, if it was maybe just half that size, and that button is absolutely immense. I think we probably had smaller buttons and smaller choices, but we have to have something that Phil can leap and hit, and so I'm sure that's the one that was chosen, but terrible conceit, start to finish. But you do what you gotta do to get to the rest of the gag to work.
Okay.
Come on up. Treat them like they're regular stairs.
Okay.
Come on through. Happy Valentine's Day. You look lovely. So do you. Not in a weird way.
Yeah.
How are you? Hi.
Hi.
Let me just get in here. Let me get in here.
Okay.
Phil? Hey, Tom.
Hi.
How are you? Honey, Claire, you remember Tom Mickelson from The Office and his wife,
I do.
Susan?
Hey.
Susan?
It is.
I don't think
it really
when-
is.
Yeah.
It's in there.
The way I don't know. It could be that it was written as Susan, or it could be that Ty added that part because we didn't have a name for his wife, and so he just threw it in. That hesitation makes me feel like it was Ty, or it could be just excellent acting on Ty's part to play the anxiousness of the moment.
Pretty darn good.
Why don't you take it off?
I'm freezing cold.
Well, at least let me give it a shot, okay?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
you know
think-
what?
No. I got it. Mr. and Mrs. Dunphy?
Hey.
Principal Balaban.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Who's Clive Bixby?
Oh, he makes speakers. It's actually in town for a trade show.
Oh, my, are you stuck?
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Why don't you take off that coat?
I'm chilly.
It's really jammed in here. Let me in.
Oh, no, I think we're okay.
Mrs. Dunphy.
Oh, are you kidding me? Hi, Luke's math teacher, Miss Passwater.
Passwater.
Hi, J. Poppy. Don't pay attention to what he's saying. He's just being funny.
Because he points out the truth. Those people were laughing because they saw it too.
What do you care what they think?
I don't. I care what you think.
I love you. You're my Valentine.
For now. But what about when I'm 80 and I'm in a wheelchair on oxygen? You still gonna want me?
That was that
Do you think I'm
quick
so
shot. The only reason Spiller put that quick shot in there of that in the background, and it was very quick. You guys may have missed it. I didn't point it out, but it was an older gentleman sitting there. There's an oxygen tank that I got to put right beside him, and the only reason that shot is there is it was to justify this speech. But it's nice. It's nice to put that in there so that you can make that juxtaposition. Good job, by Spiller.
I know that I'm gonna leave you when you're old. What if I gain 100 pounds? You gonna leave me then?
No.
No.
What's with the pause?
Well, it's not exactly fair. I mean, I have to get old. You don't have to get fat.
If I want to get fat, I get fat.
Okay, fine. And if you do, I'll be there. You'll see.
Oh, yeah, watch me. Watch me how I get fat.
Watch me. Watch me how
I get fat.
And I'll be there.
La.
Good. You want to go back in?
No. I got a better idea. Let's go salsa dancing. This guy's not that funny.
Perfect.
A lot of comedians, or certain, I would say, maybe not a lot, but there would be comedians who would take this gig and see that line in the script and not want to do it. Probably younger comedians, maybe at the behest of their agent, to be like, well, can we just lose the line that says he's not that funny? It's amazing how small things like that will stop people from taking parts in Hollywood. I'm not saying that happened here, but I've seen certain things where people have asked for scripts to be changed because of small things like that, where it actually works. We don't believe that David Brenner's not that funny. We know David Brenner's funny. We know that Jay thinks that David Brenner's funny, but he's a little scalded dog right now. He has hurt feelings, and we put that in the script, and David Brenner being a class act, never said a word about it. Just absolutely, to my knowledge, and it works for the team.
We're good. We're good. I talked to maintenance. They're coming, so go on ahead. See you guys. See you later. See you in school. Good to see you guys. Maintenance is going to take care of it, so we're fine.
Okay. Okay, how long till they get here?
I was faking it. No one's coming for us.
Well, then go and get them. Hurry! That was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Claire! Phil!
Stand by.
Stand by.
Hey. What, did you get your belt stuck?
I did, yeah.
Well, take your coat off. Here, let me help you.
No, Dad, fine.
Come on. What, are you naked under there?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. I got this.
Okay.
Claire, follow me, okay?
This is kind of the first Claire and Gloria starting to come to terms with each other type of thing.
Wow, okay.
It has happened to me before.
That was impressive.
Take it down a notch, Clive.
You okay?
Yeah, good.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Oh, that's... Sorry.
She gets it. So good on Julie's part right there. That is wonderful physical comedy that Julie was so smart to be able to kick it and perfectly done.
Hi, honey.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you how great you were last night.
Phil.
Sorry I got the oil everywhere. But, okay.
Sweetie.
Not our sheets, right?
Honey, remember when the salesman told us that the Sienna was built with the whole family in mind?
Oh, my
Well,
Lord.
the whole family...
Sienna commercial. I forgot that this was in the episode too. So, product placement. Every once in a while, when you do a big deal, like getting a car for free, probably for the Dunphys, which is probably what happened here, you have to do certain things. You have to show the product a certain number of times in an episode. You have to feature the name, or you have to write a scene discussing the car. And that's all this is. That's all this tag is discussing the Sienna. So apparently we've got a lot of money from, I assume, is that Toyota Sienna? I'm not sure. I think it's Toyota. But we got a lot of money from Sienna, and so we had to write this. I was wondering because I was like, what is this? We never shoot a 4-lane highway with Claire driving. That's incredibly weird. Not a long shot like that. It was a weird shot, and it threw me off a little bit, and now I know why, because this is a whole Toyota Sienna commercial.
I just heard that.
Well, just... I guess the Bluetooth works.
Why did you have oil?
Because, buddy, we were making French fries.
In your room?
Why don't you guys just pop in a DVD?
Yeah, so that's what that tag is. But you do what you have to do to, get money for your TV show. So you don't buy I don't spam Nobody spites him. It's just the way it works. But that being said, certainly not our funniest tag. Everything else, though, I thought was top notch. I thought it was great. And it set up so many more great Valentine's Day episodes with Clive and Juliana. But what did you guys think? Is this a good Valentine's Day episode in our canon? Most favorite, least favorite, let me know. If you like what we're doing here, maybe think about throwing a little like there. Maybe throw a subscribe, or if you got a friend that loves Modern Family and would enjoy this, maybe take a share over there. But thank you for hanging out. We had a good time today. It was a good episode, and we will see each other soon. See ya.